Good morning, Glen Springs Tigers.
Today is Wednesday, January 25th, 2023.
And today we are following our red schedule for specials.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My name is Kinsley Van Acker.
And my name is Mason Reed. The character trait for the month of January is cooperation. No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent. John Donne.
Today is National Opposite Day, National Fish Taco Day, and National Florida Day.
The day was established to recognize Florida's arrival as the 27th state in the Union of the U.S., also known as the Sunshine State. Florida is famous for its warm and sunny weather and beautiful landscapes.
The average Florida temperature ranges from 65 to 70 degrees in the northern region and 74 to 77 degrees in the southern region. The climate makes swimming in the cool waters of Florida Beach extra refreshing. Florida also has amusement parks like Disney World and Universal, and many recreational outdoor activities.
One of the most interesting and unique places in Florida is the Everglades. Located in South Florida, this unique ecosystem spans over 1 million acres.
Let's learn a little more about the Everglades.
They call it the River of Grass. And to truly get your feet wet exploring the Everglades, you need to actually get your feet wet.
You can't really understand it just by driving by like you can if you're standing in it.
Ranger Alan Scott has been exploring the over 1.5 million acres of South Florida's Everglades National Park for 20 plus years.
These trees have lost their leaves, but I'm noticing like the little ones are starting to leaf out.
His sluice logs, or wet walks, deep into the cypress, don't follow any set trail. And while he sees the beauty in this swampy landscape,
Isn't that beautiful?
the Everglades wasn't protected for its scenery.
Was the first national park that was set aside by the National Park Service, by the people of the United States, for what is alive, the plants, the animals, and the habitats.
The different varieties of plant and animal life found in the park are staggering, with over 1,000 species of seed-bearing plants and more than 400 species of birds. Everglades is an international biosphere reserve. Some species, like the endangered Florida panther, are hardly ever seen. And some, like the lowly mosquito, can be all too common.
If I slap one on my wrist, am I going to get a fine from the Park Service?
Yes, you are. So give me $1 every time you do that.
But you don't need to trek deep into the habitat to find the Everglades' most famous inhabitant. Just drive down one of the park roads, and you're bound to spot one. The American alligator can be found throughout the Everglades, in the water and on the trails. But keep an eye out, and you might also spot a crocodile, and that combination is especially rare.
They both find conducive environmental temperatures and habitat where they can find food. There's no place else in the world that crocodiles and alligators overlap.
This stretch of Florida, with its mix of salt and fresh water, is just warm enough for crocodiles and just cool enough for alligators. Both animals are technically crocodilians, and biologist Mark Perry often has to explain the difference.
The main difference most people notice between an alligator and a crocodile is the shape of the snout. So the crocodile has a much more A-shaped, pointy snout, and then the alligator has a broader, rounded snout. The other thing that people usually notice is the crocodiles are more of a gray color, and alligators are a black to dark green color.
But for Perry, there's no comparing them.
Are you team alligator or team crocodile?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles all the way. Huh.
I'm a croc snob.
A croc snob.
They're both awesome.
Thanks to conservation efforts in the park, the once endangered American crocodile has been downgraded to threatened in Florida. Back when Everglades was established in 1947, the idea of creating a national park to protect plants and animals may have seemed revolutionary. But today, the habitat still has a lot to offer people.
Here in Everglades National Park, you can go 50 miles from anybody and be in true wilderness alone and listen and feel what it feels like to be in nature.
That sounds like a fun field trip.
And get eaten by a crocodile? No way.
Crocodiles don't even eat people. They're just misunderstood. For lunch today, you have your choice of crispy popcorn chicken with garlic knot and chicken gravy, turkey, ham, and cheese pocket, or stuffed salad with turkey and ham.
The options for sides are crinkle cut fries, mashed potatoes, mixed fruit cup, and fresh fruit.
Happy birthday to Ryan A. in first grade.
We hope you have a great day.
A reminder from Coach. Morning miles on the backfield from 7:15 to 7:35. If you'd like to go to morning mile, be sure to go to breakfast
First,
See you out there.
let's take a pause and talk about our pause expectations. P, positive attitude.
A, always be responsible.
W, working together.
And S, showing respect. Have you used a pause expectations yet today? It's never too late.
And now a little shout out from Miss Little to Kingsley in Miss Lynn's class. Kingsley made a great choice at school. Kingsley, I am so proud of you for knowing what you needed to do to make your day successful. You have been noticed. Way to go.
Before our joke of the day, it is time for 3 fun facts, where we get to learn 3 fun facts about our teachers and staff here at Glen Springs. Today we will learn about Miss Saunders. I have 4 brothers and sisters. I was born in North Carolina and I have lived in 6 other states. I went to the Daytona 500 race a few years ago.
Wow.
And here's the message from Ms. Little.
Hey 5th grade, it's me, Miss Little. I'm here to tell you about your Slushy Party Challenge. As you know, you guys were at Camp Crystal and missed our first slushy party, but I haven't forgotten about you. So I'm here today to tell you about the challenge that you have to complete to come to your very own slushy party. What's the challenge, you ask? Well, it's an IXL challenge, and you will need to do 10 IXL lessons from sections T and U to come to the slushy party. The challenge starts tomorrow, January 5th, and it ends on February 8th. Then we will have the slushy party on Friday, February the 10th. To come to the slushy party, you have to complete those 10 IXL lessons from sections T or U, and then when we can see that you have that done, you can come to the slushy party. I can't wait for you to get it done. I'll see you there. Bye.
And now for our joke of the day. What do you call a skeleton that won't do his chores?
What?
Lazy bones. Doesn't say.
If you'd like to have your favorite joke featured on the morning announcements, please stop by the media center to submit your joke in writing to Miss Jude for consideration.
Have a wonderful Wednesday, Glen Springs Tigers.